Hello and welcome to my Pan That palette. I'm pretty excited. I did make some good progress this month. It wasn't quite the goal that I wanted, but that's okay. It's pretty good. And I will insert a photo of where I was 1 month ago. At that point, I had hit pan on 2 shadows so far. And here it is. Today, it's the Tartelette in Bloom. That's what I've been panning since the beginning of the year. And let me show you my progress. So I have a new pan on Jet Setter there. And I did expand the pan in both of these, Smarty Pants and Sweetheart. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I was kind of hoping to hit pan on 2 shades this month. I do have a dip in Charmer, if you can tell, but I was also using a different shadow to set my eyeshadow primer, so I didn't make quite as much progress. I did use Leader quite a few times. So I think for next month, my goal, I want to keep expanding the pan on these 3. I really like these matte shades. They are so good. So I have to say, panning this palette for 4 months now, I'm liking it more and more actually. So that's really exciting. I was worried I'd be getting sick of it by this point, but yeah, I'm not. I'm really enjoying this palette. It's so good. And the quality on these matte shades, I'm loving it. They're so good. I'm wearing right now Jet Setter on the lid, and then blended into the crease, I'm wearing Jet Setter, Smarty Pants, and Sweetheart. And then I have Leader and Activist on the lower lash line. So basically I ended up hitting pan on Jet Setter because I did this look quite a few times, and I'm putting it on the lid and in the crease. So it's a really good way to use it. For the first half of the month, I was using Jet Setter in the crease with other shades like I did with Funny Girl at one point, and then other eyeshadow palettes, but it's very gray, and I don't love gray as much in the crease on me, but I do like it on the lid. And this palette has totally changed my kind of makeup style because I used to never do all matte looks, and I am loving all matte looks thanks to this palette. So it's been really, really great. So I want to keep experimenting with matte eyeshadows, including in other palettes I have, because I'm just loving this so much. So I'm hoping to expand the pan on those 3, and then maybe hit pan on Charmer, because that's definitely the one I have the biggest dip in. And there's one shade in this palette I've never used, and that is Flower Child. So it's kind of a weird shade. I want to try it out this month, because basically to me it looks too light for me to use as a crease shade, but too dark to use as a brow bone highlight. So I'm gonna try it. I probably could use it as a brow bone highlight. It would just kind of match my skin almost, so it wouldn't really be highlighting per se, but I may be able to just set my eyeshadow primer with it. I don't know. It's kind of one of those strange in-between shades that I don't know what to do with. My other thought was to use it as a lid shade because I'm loving matte eyeshadow so much. So I may use that as a lid shade and then mix these 3 in the crease. But yeah, so my goal initially was to only hit pan on 5 eyeshadows because I didn't think I would make it very far in this, honestly. So my goal is still not to finish the whole palette. That seems highly unrealistic. I've only hit pan in 3 shadows and it's already April, end of April. May, it's May. So my overall goal, I think I would still want to hit pan in Charmer, Flower Child, Funny Girl, Firecracker, maybe Rocker at some point. That one's, I don't know, very cool tone taupe. I don't love that shade that much, but, and Leader. Leader I love on the lower lash line, but it's so pigmented, you only need a tiny amount. So, I mean, I use that shadow pretty much every day on the lower lash line, but I mean, it's gonna take a while to hit pan, so I'm very happy with my progress. I'm hoping to have 1 new pan next month. I don't want to say 2 because that's what I said last time and I didn't do it, but that's okay. I'm happy with my progress. I still like this palette. I'm not sick of it at all. If anything, I like it more now than I did when I bought it. And I bought this palette about a year ago. So I was late to the game. I did not get this when it came out. It took me a long time. So yeah, that's my Pan That Palette progress. I will link my playlist and my other videos, and thanks for watching.